Hello everybody, welcome aboard. Welcome to this special Delta Airlines MD-88 service from Xaimen to Hong Kong. That's right, we are headed to Hong Kong. We aren't just heading to current Hong Kong. No, we're going to land in the harbor. Well, no, we're not going to land in the harbor. We're going to land at the old Kai Tak Airport. Victor Hotel X-Ray. That is the old airport. Not the new one. Alright, we are on an ILS, so let's get clearance from control. Xaimen ground, Douglas, IFR 2, Victor Hotel X-Ray. Ready to copy. Runway heading, climb maintain 8,000, departure frequency 119.05, squawk 6136. Alright. Now somewhere I have, well, it's right here. Let's get that guy up to 8. Excellent. This is vertical speed. This is heading hold. Alright, let's request taxi IFR while we're sitting here figuring out our speed. Runway 5 via taxiway Hotel Alpha, tower 118.25 when ready. Alrighty, sounds good to me. Acknowledge. Let's go up to 270 for right now. Turn on our progressive taxi because I'm going to need it. Lights. Lights I have to do via this. Strobe, wing logo. Let's turn our de-icers on just to be safe. Let's see, those are landing lights. Nope. Okay. Now, I do know this about this particular aircraft. You cannot use pushback on it. It will cause the plane to crash. Instead, we're going to have to do the old school. Powerback it. That's right. None of that silly pushback truck thing. It's a powerbacker. Yeah, buddy. That's how you do it. Screw any other means. Now, I think that this particular aircraft has a little bit more powerful engines than reality, but we'll see about that. Alright. Now, let's, while we're doing this slow taxi, take our GPS and put it over there so I can kind of keep tabs of what's going on. Let's speed hold. Okay, so that is my... Oh, good. That's nice and readable. I'll actually leave that up there. 5. Yep, 6. Ah, radar. We can have a radar if we so desire. That's cool. We don't need that. That will just confuse the heck out of me. Alright. So the option, of course, was I could have flown into the new Hong Kong airport, but Douglas World Cruiser, they landed in the harbor right outside of Hong Kong, which obviously our choice is something more like Kai Tak or the new harbor, the new airport. And I decided, you know, we kind of do silly plane things sometimes, and landing at Kai Tak, me landing a jet at Kai Tak, that's silly. If it was a prop plane, if we were flying like a DC-4 or a, I don't know, anything else, or a jet fighter, both of those would have been doable. We would have been like, yeah, okay, that's to be expected, right? No, I went with the MD-88. I don't really know 100% why I went with the MD-88. I was looking at the list of aircraft I have, and I was like, I could go with this plane, I can go with this plane, and then in the end I was like, well, I'll go with the MD-88. Derived off of the old DC-9. So every time you step aboard an MD-88, you're really stepping aboard a DC-9. I've flown on a lot of DC-9s actually. Alright, back before Delta got rid of them all. Alright, get this big boy lined up. Let's go ahead and tune to tower. Come on, give me the option to ask for takeoff clearance. Cleared for departure. Excellent. Acknowledge that. Okay, I don't know what that flashing light is, other than a flashing light. Gotta remember, I've got like a mile of airplane behind me here. Wow, that was actually pretty remarkably good at lining up. Alright, here we go. Takeoff roll! Yay! Let's actually get back on the plane so I actually stay on course. Let's do that as a thing. There she goes. Come on, baby, get in the air. There. Oop, wrong button. Press the wrong button. 119.05. Alright, Xaimen departure. We're at 1,200, climbing 8. Right, 230, proceed on course. Alright. Nanchang Center. Okay, we'll do that as well. Acknowledge. Get this giant monster turned all the way around to 230. Alright. Altimeter, it's 30.3024, which is, yeah. Not bad. What is my altitude? Where is the altitude? Oh, right there. The big button that has the altitude on it there. That would be the button. Okay. Call. Call. Crossing through 7,000. 120.5. Alrighty. .3024. Alright. And before you yell at me, I am working on the climbing bit. Hush. Alright, 7,800. I maintain 15,000. Alright. Let's work on that. This thing up to 1.5. And I want my heading to be... What are we at? 230. That's what I want. Alright, now I need flight director on, auto throttles on. Let's turn GPS track on, autopilot on. Altitude and hold, no. Vertical speed hold, no. Nope, I don't have it on. And altitude. There. Now will you behave yourself, or are you going to hold at this? I don't want you to hold at this. I want you to climb. Plane. There we go. Okay, acknowledge the handoff. And do I have some vertical speed? I don't like that. Plane is like taking off. Like I have 270 typed into this thing. We are well above 270. Alright, I'll control throttle myself then. Be that way. I don't really care. I've also noticed that my whole... Okay. Nav... Oh, okay, there we go. That's what I want. That should get us back on course. Yes. Yes, that should get us on course. Okay, now we're on course. Crisis averted. We are on course.
Oh my gosh, takeoff is so confusing at times. I don't know what to do with myself. But I got in the air.
Here we go. Cruising here above Chinese airspace and our Delta branded MD-88 because I didn't have any other skins on an MD-88. It was this Delta or an older Delta livery. So I want this one. God, I can't tell you how many of these planes I've flown on. Oh, Delta and their love of the MD-88s. There, we should be good. I'm really confused about the airspeed here. Because look at the airspeed. I'm above maximums. But I don't think that's correct for this aircraft. I don't think that's right. Yeah, I don't think that's proper. I think there's a bad gauge in this plane. Think we got a bad gauge, folks. Think we got a bad gauge. Okay, we'll be up at 15,000. I decided to do the flight path at 15 because it's not a very long flight. Really. It's really the reason there. I just noticed there's a document here, takeoff and landing speeds, but I can't actually open it.
I need to open a document. Let me open it. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I need to go check my GPS. The GPS. Alright, here's the flight path we're taking. I'm going to go to SWA, then .me, then Susa, then Lakes, and then into VHHX. Which will scare the crap out of us because it's Skytech. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Pretty short flight overall. We're on the longest leg right now. So this should be pretty quick. Still, I am going to bump the game speed up here in a little bit. Once I'm mostly reasonably confident in the aircraft. I'm really tempted to look up the In fact, I'm going to. I'm going to look up MD88. MD80, that works. MD80. Let's see, what is her specs? I need cruise speed of the 88. Cruise speed would be Mach 0.76. So let's flip over to the Mach hold. Or can I get? We're at 0.41. Well, no. We can go much faster than that. Let's go up to there. Flip the auto throttle on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, cruise speed, Mach 0.76. We're going to go 0.70, which is 360 knots. What's her maximum speed then? Does not say. Yeah, so this plane is in need of a new airspeed indicator, apparently. Or is this broken? It's all broken. Call. Or leaving Amoy. We're heading for Hong Kong. It means, its Chinese meaning is fragrant harbor. Ooh. It's a special administrative region of China. And it was in British hands until 1997. The British took it away from the Chinese after the First Opium War. And then it was supposed to be for perpetuity, for ever and ever, but in 1997 it was given back to the Chinese. It is considered one of the 3 major financial centers in the world, along with London and New York City. It is third. They didn't tell who was first, but I'm presuming it's a fight between London and New York. Why do I keep talking about Kai Tak? Well, anybody who is anybody in the aviation world, you probably want to go look up Kai Tak if you don't know what it is. It was closed in 1998. Amazing pictures of the dangerous arrival and departure path that passed over large buildings. You'd actually get beautiful views of the belly of 747s up close and personal when it passed over apartment buildings. Amazing. Okay, plane. We need to talk, I think. Because I don't really know how fast you're going, but you seem to be going bloody fast. Yep. Auto throttle off. Brakes on. Aha! So this plane has got some serious issues on it. All right. So we have now oversped our aircraft. I'm going to try to modulate her now at about 350 or so. Yeah, I'm going to aim for about 350 knots of ground speed. Give or take a couple of knots. Alright, completely untrustworthy auto throttle. We need to write that up as a report to the maintenance department. This plane is got some problems. Alright, she's going to settle down at about 342, it looks like. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, crisis averted. Emergency averted. This plane is messed up when it comes to the auto throttle. Wowzer Bowser there. And 360 my butt. I was going like 370, 380 when I looked over there, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a problem. Sure enough. Now, granted, cruise speed is probably at 30,000 feet. I should have adjusted for that. But still, I thought I adjusted for it by dropping 0.06 Mach off of the speed, but whatever. Alright, we are 9 minutes out from where we're going. While I really want to speed up time in game, I'm concerned about that because I have to manage throttle myself. This worries me for the whole landing Kai-Tak bit. It's like the smallest adjustment to my throttle is putting 10 to 15 knots of ground speed on this plane. All right. All right, I think I have it settled here. Nope. Drop another notch off. Okay, I think we're settled. All right, now let's speed up some time here. It's always entertainment, isn't it? 4 times speed. Sounds good. Whew, that was really didn't want that. All right, we're 38 nautical miles. We're almost done with the longest leg here of our flight. We'll swing out over the ocean and then cut back to Hong Kong. Whew, that was fun. Gongzhou Center, 118.905. 3021, thank you very much. Cool beans. Woo! I love that 4 times speed. How it like goes shooting by the external view. The wonderful thing about these planes, they are getting retired because obviously airlines are replacing them with 737-900s and the Max series 737 and the Neo line of A320s. But the one thing that I always love about these planes is when you sit up front, which I usually did when I flew Delta, because I flew 80 to 90,000 miles a year with Delta during that time. So I usually sat up front. It was so quiet. Oh, it was so quiet, so nice. It was something completely different from a plane manufactured, you know, in the 70s, 80s, 90s. It just has a very unique profile too. I mean, it's basically like someone inflated a regional jet. It's a regional jet on steroids. It's a steroid jet, man. Steroid jet. So I've decided I'm going to keep doing the prop jet switch as much as I can. Later on, I might run into a situation where I have to do a bunch of jets or a bunch of props, probably a bunch of jets, because there's only so many props that have the legs to do some of the distances we're going to be looking at. I've already selected the next one. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though. Our next flight after we land at Hong Kong, we're going to be heading down to Haiphong. Yeah, buddy. We'll actually be leaving China here shortly. This is actually our last stop in China. Though at the time, it was a stop in Britain. Time of the Douglas World Cruiser. So we really only have 3 hops here in China. Remarkably, we also have 3 stops in Vietnam, which I was actually kind of surprised by. But we're also dealing with some serious humidity and other issues, I'm sure. I didn't look at the time period at which they would have flown over the area. I'm wondering if they weren't flying in at when they might have been in monsoon season. But we'll see. We'll see how far those flights are. I hope they're not too far, given the planes I've chosen. Hong Kong Center on 125.8. Yes, sir. Alright, we are hitting to the Domi intersection here in just a moment. Once we hit the Domi intersection, kick out over the ocean to Susa. There we go. Now when we hit Susa, we make the turn in to lakes. Probably going to want to start doing some setup to deal with approach. Actually, I probably should do that anyway. VHHX is... We're looking at... There it is, Hong Kong. Oh, wow. Ah, thank goodness, 10,000. Oh... Interesting. This might be the most interesting approach I will fly in a while. Why? So, Hong Kong International, old. 10,930 foot runway, concrete surface, no lights. No waypoints. No approach. There's my vector. I have no communication system. There's no ILS slopes. I'm going to be coming in blind, basically. That's awesome. Huh. Huh. Guess that ought to be fun. I'm kind of thinking, well, obviously our what is it? Our backup airport is going to be the new Hong Kong airport because duh. That one will be easy to get into. I mean, I'll be able to fly an ILS slope and all of that good stuff, but looks like I'm going to be approaching a straight in. Okay, so we have 65 nautical miles. Nautical miles. 44. So when I hit the lakes intersection, I'm going to start descent. I'm going to aim for about 2,000 feet. I'm going to go straight in because it comes in over the harbor. This ought to be interesting. No ILS slope, so I won't have anything to go off of. No lights, according to that. So I won't, theoretically, I won't have any PAPI lights. That's going to be a fun one. I should have done this on a prop plane or a jet fighter. At least I could bug out if I needed to. Nice F-15 Eagle or something. Bug out time, light the afterburners, and go vertical. Alright, so our backup airport is going to be the new Hong Kong airport. That's really all we can do. What is that? Runway 13 and 31. We're going to be going at 13. No, we're not. We're going to be going at 31. That's an approach over land, not over water. So overrun puts us in the water. Sweet. Sweet. We're dead. We're dead, people. Wouldn't you love to hear that from your captain? Yeah, we're all going to die now, so... As a captain speaking, we're all going to die. Please. Please, don't scream. Makes dying so much more unpleasant. Alright, options. 10. Oop, nope, that's too many. It's too many thousands. Plane, are you descending? You are descending. Slow you down. Turn right, heading 310. I thought I was. Alright, you want 310. Alright, I'm gonna flip off the GPS, turn on nav. Or you're just gonna ignore me. Alright, fine. I'll do it myself, plane. Stupid plane. Alright, here we go. Time for the danger zone. I'm turning the 310. Shut your trap, you stupid cow. I'm not going to turn any harder than I am right now. Alright, flipping that off. Autopilot off. Yeah, I know, I turned it off. I did that on purpose. Silly thing. Alright. Time to start descent. Now, I'm actually going to expedite this a little bit more because I want to get down to 10,000. And I have the altitude to burn. Okay. Just starting to get visual on. Why are you going to put me at 310 now? Oh, are you going to whip me around and have me land at... Oh. I think she's going to whip me around and have me approach from over the water. Interesting. This could be an interesting approach. If she has me fly inland a little bit, turn around and come back, that'll actually be good because I don't have to worry about approaching over the buildings. I think you have to approach over the buildings anyway in Hong Kong, but whatever. Hong Kong has a pretty unique skyline too. Pretty big city. Very, very dense city. One of the most dense cities in the world, if I remember correctly. Are we at 10,000 yet? No, but we're getting there. This is going to be fun. Alright, so we're parallel to the runway. We're on the runway's heading right now, but we're several miles off from the runway. Okay, so you want us to fly this heading, huh? Alright, whatever. Oh, don't be a cloudy day. Don't be a cloudy day. I really don't want that. This way. Oh, plane, stop being silly now. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, some reaction from the plane would be great. I'm trying to trim the plane, but she's just not going to react. She's just like, what? You want me to trim? Dude, that's so just like last year, man. These stupid planes that have been to Colorado. Smoked too much Colorado pot or something. I don't know. Just babbling now. Okay, good. I'm not going to be able to see diddly because we got cloud cover. That's going to be nice. That's going to be very, very nice. Did I get an expect visual runway 3-1? So why do you have me tracking parallel to the runway? You don't make a lick of bleeding sense, lady. 4,000. Okay, I can do that. I'm really tempted to just tell you to sod off about your direction because you're wrong. I don't know what you have me approaching. All right, let's throttle her way back. We're 35 nautical miles out. 37, I'm sorry. 37 nautical miles out. This is going to become nerve-wracking. I can already see it. I'm going to be really annoyed by the ATC because they're probably going to tell me to do a hard left and then a hard right, which is going to annoy me. I'm expecting like a left to 240 or something right now. Really wouldn't mind going slower playing. Come on. Come on, give me a hard left. I'll hate you for it, but give me a hard left anyway.
Turn left heading 015. World travel 1588 heavy.
I should be. So I'm looking at the intersections that are showing for me. I think I should be about 20 nautical miles to the west. I think she's lost her marbles. We might have to ignore the air traffic control and go it alone. Idiot! I should have taken a jet. I am flying a jet. I should have taken a fighter plane. A MiG or a F-15 or a, I don't know, a F-35? Anything but this. I am doubting my skills because I have none. Turn left 260. All right. Finally, you have me turning left. Stupid cow. Waiting this long. You're lucky I waited this long. I was about to do it anyway. Just be like, screw air traffic control. Heavy. 225. Because you screwed up and didn't give me the proper directions. That's what the thing is. Ugh. $225. You're gonna send me all the way back out to sea because you're a gibbon. That's awesome. Gibbon. There's 225. Or thereabouts. Alright. Go. That should be good. We're set. If she just let me fly my own path, I would have been fine. Now we are literally going back out to sea right now. It's insane. Insane, I tell you. Five minutes is what she says it's going to take us. That's GPS says if I follow the line, follow the arrow, it'll tell you where to go. Yeah. If I follow that line, it takes us 5 minutes. If I follow ATC, it's going to take us like forever. Oops. Yeah, bite me. Yeah, bite me, air traffic control. You can't possibly figure out how to direct the plane, so how do you give a rat's rear what altitude I'm at? What happened to my weather? Wonderful. This will be fun. Turn right 250, huh? Alright, fine.
Right heading 250, Douglas.
Okay, 250. Let's expedite that turn. Okay, we're at 4,000. 285. All right. I even made it to 250. Maybe you could have given me 285 to begin with. 2,400. All right. All right. We're going to be going blind. You like how I get so angry at air traffic control? Yeah. 119.1. Thanks.
Turn right heading 045, descend and maintain 1,700, cleared ILS, runway 7, right approach, maintain 1,700 until established, tower on 118.
I need to see a little bit better here.
1588 heavy,
All right.
Takeoff approach, Douglas, descent 3,100, descending 2,400, Douglas, Takeoff approach, roger, altimeter 3015.
Okay. Anytime you want to give me that last turn, and that would be great. 15 nautical miles out. Oops.
Douglas, please expedite your descent to 2,000.
Bite me. Stupid air traffic control. Expedite your descent, but we're gonna screw up because I should turn now. I should turn now. Tell me to turn now. 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 Screw it.
Takeoff approach.
Cancel it. Screw you, I'm going in on my own.
Douglas, understand, cancel IFR, please confirm.
Yes, confirm. You're an idiot.
IFR, Douglas,
You should be fired.
IFR flight plan is canceled, radar service terminated. Squawk 1200, maintain.
Should be hot. You should be strung up by your own petard. I don't even want flight following from you, Gibbons. We're going in low. This plane has way more power than it should have the right to have. We have no lights. I'm going to cross the VOR here is on an island. Can't see a bloody thing out there, but there we are. There's us. Flying through this milky stuff. There's a VOR down on an island. That island right there. Yep, that's an island. So coming off that VOR, I should be able to line up pretty well. 1700. Okay, I think that's a good altitude. I like my airspeed. Let's drop a little bit. Not enough to hit the mountain, mind you, but a little bit. Let's get some more flap as we come over here. We are 7 nautical miles out. There's an inlet here. There's the inlet. Okay. I'll fly that. What?
Landing gear.
Yeah, shut up. Here, have a landing gear.
Landing.
Yeah, that's landing gear right there. Shut up. Squawky thing. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, if we don't see this runway really soon, we will have to abort this sucker. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Why are we doing this? What are we, insane? The answer to all of that is probably yes, but I want that menu bar to go away. There we go. We're going to fly from outside because the squawky thing scared the crap out of me. Where's the runway? Should be right around here somewhere. Runway? Wow. There it is. Oh crap, we're off. Okay, here we go, everybody. We've got max flap on. Okay. Whee! Alright. Some air brakes. What's our rate of descent? 1,000 feet a minute. That's not a good rate of descent.
Don't sink.
Okay, there we go. This is really bad. We're gonna not have a lot of runway here, guys. Brakes out. Come on, baby. There she is. Whoa. That's 10,000 feet of runway that we just about ate up. Whoa. But we made it! We made it. Welcome to Hong Kong High-Tech Airport, a closed airport. Woo, we made it. We made it. I wouldn't recommend landing like that. I'm just going to say that out loud. Would not recommend that landing. Yeah. Woo, but we did it. We did it. So we made it to Kai-Tak in our Delta MD-88. We had a few problems, but we overcame. No idea where I'm going to park this sucker, but we're just going to park it somewhere. Let's park it over by the old terminal. Our departure will probably come out of Kai-Tak as well because, well, next time we're going to be departing with a prop aircraft. So it'll fit better into this airport. Meantime, we made it with our MD-88. Wasn't the prettiest landing. I wouldn't advise it as a landing to ever take, but we did it. I'm terrible at flying jet aircraft. Terrible at it. We're just going to stop and open our doors. Our door opened. Ah, there we go. We need some air stairs, or people are going to just have to jump. They might have just thrown up in the back. I don't know. All right, until next time. I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Flying Friday Douglas World Cruise Around the World flight. We just flew Xaimen to Hong Kong aboard our Delta MD-88. Next time, Hong Kong to Haiphong. We'll be leaving for Vietnam. Till then, happy flying, everybody.